one of the hardest questions, because still you have a lot of people that when you ask them what love is, there's like, some people are philosophicals, others can put it in to just like put it out so eloquently. But the thing is, like, if you really, really loved yourself, because you can't love anybody else until you love yourself. And I know some people may think it's a cliche, but it isn't. If you think about it, if you loved yourself, you valued yourself, you knew the value that you had, because everyone is priceless. Some more than others, but everyone is priceless. But if you really loved yourself, why be in a relationship where you're not happy? Why continue being in or going through circumstances that just brings you down? Why have you allowed so much agony, pain, sorrow, all that heaviness for just one person that not only not to the fault of their own, but you could only imagine how they feel, what they value about themselves, and all of that, because all of that does come into play. Someone who loves themselves are going to be with someone who also loves themselves. Why? Because if you absolutely adore yourself and love yourself, I could only imagine how you're going to do with me. But the problem is today, and in society and in just life in general, we find ourselves feeling like we do love ourselves, but not enough. Because we try to find that validation from a partnership with someone, from family, from all of these things, when in reality you got to be at 100% before you can find somebody else at 100. If you absolutely love yourself, you're not going to take just anything. You're not going to accept just anything. You're not going to allow just anything. Yes, it's true. Circumstances, life, situations happen, and you can't control it. We're only human. But the thing is, anytime you find yourself in a situation where you're like, man, you're hurting, you're in pain, you feel like, why? How is this? Or anything. You just think to yourself, if I really loved myself, why go through so much anguish, so much pain for this? I might understand that I've gotten here because we all have to take accountability of where we are, where we're going, whether we realize we're heading that way or not, because it takes two. It does. But the last thing you want is to be with someone that can degrade you in such a way that you even lose yourself. You start to question yourself. You start to wonder about your own self-worth, your value, your everything. The main thing I've learned is, if my gut tells me, my soul, my spirit, whatever you guys want to call it, it's not rubbing the right way, it's there for a reason. Question it. And if the person is agitated or the situation is like, oh, you're making a big deal, that's your answer. Walk away. Walk away as soon as you can, because I'm telling you, you don't want to waste your time. You don't want to waste your energy. You don't want to waste you, because you got a duty. You got a life to live. You got things to do. And you don't need that. Life is hard. Don't make it any harder by dragging something heavier for no reason. And just because you're carrying luggage because you're traveling doesn't mean every luggage is meant for every travel. You got to learn to let go. Letting go isn't necessarily a bad thing, because let me tell you something, if it's not for trials, tribulations, experiences and things, you would never evolve to grow to become what you're supposed to be, which is grander, better, stronger, faster, all of these amazing things. But if you're not being challenged in the right way, you're going to always stay where you're at, and you don't want that. So anytime you find yourself in a toxic relationship, not only with others, but you being toxic within yourself, you ask yourself, self, if I really, really, really sincerely love myself, how and why do I allow this to happen? And if you don't have the answer, you make it your purpose. You make it your purpose on learning you, learning how to love yourself, educating yourself on learning your value, who you are as a person, what you mean to not only yourself, to your loved ones. Because let me tell you something, the last thing you want is someone loving you more than you. That is the most eeriest thing. So thanks for watching this video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. The Get Inside Me show is going to be coming out in November. I decided to pick November because it's my birthday month. And I wanted you guys to also please just like the page on Facebook and check out the Instagram page. Any questions for the Ask Patus and things like that, any videos you guys would like to see, just do nothing but email me. I'm right here. Everything you need is right there in the description box. I'm going to be sharing a lot more deep stuff because I've just been, for 7 years, going through a lot. But I'm just feeling so lifted because even though I was getting a lot knocking me over, I was always getting up stronger than ever and understanding while I'm wiping the dirt and dust off myself that it's gonna be okay. Don't matter how many times I get knocked down, and it doesn't matter how fast I have to get back up off the ground, just as long as I'm walking up and making a step forward. So thanks for watching, guys. Peace.